So let's go and bring her in. That is Ryann Presswood, no stranger to Off the Bench Radio, has been a part of some of our shows in the past. And Ryan, how are we doing this evening? Thanks for calling in.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. So, for people that do not know, you are a Walker Valley senior this year now. So, before we dive into the first segment here of the Pulse with Presswood, kind of fill us in on what those Mustangs got to do to get a big win over Ray County this coming Friday night.
Well, I talked to Coach Akins today about it, and he just said they're going to play to a standard. Like, they're really excited just to see how Ashby and Harvey have been doing, and the fact that they coached here at Walker and now they're at Ray. Like, they're just going to try not to overthink everything and make it personal.
Yeah, that could definitely be a tough thing to do right there, and that's that is kind of an interesting take on this game right here. Both sides know each other, so wouldn't expect to see any surprises get through one way or the other. So Justin, go ahead and let's start this thing up right here.
Let's see what we can figure out. We're going to hammer this thing out on air. The Pulse with Presswood. I guess we'll start off with some of the stuff. You're a student athlete. Obviously, you're playing softball. You look like you got involved in this Miracle League. Just kind of talk a little bit about the Miracle League. We'll kind of warm up with that and just volunteering and what that means to you, and just talk about the event overall.
I love the Miracle League. That is actually one of my favorite things I do. I coach a team here in Cleveland, and those are like my kids. Like, I would do anything for any of them, and it's just a fun experience to, like, take a step back from everything and see that it's not always all about you. Just be there for them and just love on them.
And it also appears that maybe we've got some homecoming stuff. So what's the pulse on homecoming? We've got some things. Back in my day, we had 4 hallways in the main building. So the seniors would get a hall to decorate down, you understand. And then we also have, you dress up. You have Hawaiian Day.
You have Spirit Week. You have Powder Puff. And you have the dance and even especially the football game, right? So, like Justin said, what is the pulse on homecoming in 2024?
Well, here at Walker, we do, each hallway, our student government decorates them in, different themes. So we had, what did we have? A Wizard of Oz, and then we have, an aquarium theme. And then we do the days, too. And then every Friday, on homecoming, that one Friday, we do, every class has a different color. So, blue, gold, baby blue, and navy. And then we all dress up, and we all take a picture. And then the football game, and then the dance is on Saturday. Really fun week.
All right, let's cast an Oz movie. Who's the pop culture? I don't even know. Who's popping up on you kids' feeds? We've got the Kardashians, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift. I don't know who's even the big.
Who's trending in 2024?
Who's going to play Dorothy in the 2025 Ryann Presswood Oz movie?
And don't say Zendaya.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, good pick.
Do y'all know who that is?
We're familiar with her work. I think some of us here are. She's a lovely young lady. I think she'd make a great Dorothy. I could see that there. I don't know, Cowardly Lion. I don't know if we could cast the whole. Like I said, I have a hard time
you, probably.
Keeping up with some of these youngsters. But what would be, let's see, if you say a singer of choice or a band of choice that you could have a meal with, who would you meal with? What would the genre of music be?
Oh, that's so okay. Unpopular opinion, Linger by the Cranberries. That song and the Cranberries,
solid.
I love the Cranberries so much.
And we were talking about the golf thing. Obviously, you're a softball player. If you were to specialize in a sport, let's say, what we have going on right now, volleyball, soccer, golf, cross country, what do you think would be your most...
what would your fall sport be if you had to pick one?
Probably volleyball. I hate running. I could never be a runner.
Is that why you're a pitcher?
Yes.
And also,
there you
go.
We've seen a question came to me today. I know you pitch. Obviously, you pitch right or left-handed. I'm not sure which one. But do you have to work the other side of your body also? I just figure if you're pitching 1,000 times with your right arm, are you doing something on your left arm, or do you sleep crooked? Are you bigger on one side? I'm curious what's going on when you're just constantly as a pitcher. You're pitching one side, one side, one side. Do you do a routine to balance yourself out?
I try to keep both sides even because I don't want one of my arms bigger than the other. But definitely whenever I bench, I can definitely tell a difference because one of my arms is stronger than the other.
And another homecoming tradition we like to talk about. Convertibles obviously are used a lot of times to drive the homecoming queens around. I know back in the day it would be maybe you get a Mustang or a Camaro or a Corvette, I think would be top of the line. If you were to have a pick of the convertible, and it could even be a convertible doesn't exist. Maybe you've got a Tesla convertible or a Jeep convertible. Obviously you could use a Jeep or a tractor. We've seen tractors before. What's the ultimate homecoming escort vehicle to take a lap around on the track?
Okay, an all pink Bronco with the convertible top, I think would be awesome.
Now, is it pink rims or are they murdered out black?
Oh no, definitely pink rims. The whole thing has to be pink.
There you go. This is the stuff where everybody's tuning in for, right, Justin Sims?
Yeah.
For sure.
So Sydney Sweeney's actress. We're talking. She's I think done both television and movies. Do you have a specific genre, or is there something that if you and your girlfriends or your friends were to get together, would you want to go see a horror movie? Would you want to see a romance movie? What would be the go-to? Is a comedy? What's the go-to if you just get your friends together? You're going to go see a film.
I like scary movies, like horror films. They're really nice.
Good time of year.
And so Justin just said that we're coming up on that time of year. Is there one, whether it's going back to the late '70s with Michael Myers or something more recent? What's up at the top of your list that gives you a good scare?
Scream. Any of the Scream movies, they're all good. I think so.
Man, that first Scream when it hit, that twist at the beginning. No spoilers. For a 20-something-year-old movie. But
you haven't seen it by now.
One of the all-time greats, and I'm a huge horror fan as well. But yeah, that's one of the all-time great twists, and still a pretty good. Be interesting to see what they do with the new Scream. There was some pop culture news there. I think they lost their 2 actresses for that franchise, so we'll see what they do with. I think is it Scream 7 now?
I mean, it's getting up there, with like the amount of Fast and Furious and Harry Potter series.
Scream and the Furious coming up next.
It's kind of get up there with the Halloween series.
That's a good point. That's a good point for sure.
Michael Myers, good.
Well, Ryan, is there anything else that you have a finger on the pulse on this week before we get you out of here?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything.
Well, we definitely enjoyed having you on, and we're going to try and make this a weekly thing if you're definitely up for it. So, be sure. How can people follow you on social to check out? You post a lot of your workouts. Kind of getting ready. Obviously, spring it'll be here before you know it. But just kind of fill people in how they can follow you on social.
My Twitter is Ryann Presswood, and then my Instagram is also Ryann Presswood.
Simple enough. I like it.